Thank you guys for sitting down with me. I really appreciate this. It really means a lot to me. I am fascinated. I'm just going to jump right in.
Yeah.
By the actor's process. And Sydney, in this show, you have a line, your character does, where you say, if I am not human, what am I? And it's such a fascinating duality that you're juggling with. And I'm just curious, what was your approach to playing a character who, you know, perceives herself as human, but the rest of the world does not?
Yeah. Well, it was great having conversations about that with Noah, because he gave it. It's a lot of pressure taking on a character that you can't research, you know.
Right.
And my mind likes to research things to understand them.
Yeah.
And Wendy is a blank page, and with that comes pressure and also an immense freedom. And Noah helped me to lean into that. And he told me to allow myself to focus on her as a human being, not even as a child. Who is she as a human being? You know, why does her heart beat?
Right.
And finding that to where I believed she is human, that's where I had to go to find her. And I found with it as well as her North Star is her brother.
Right.
Is, you know,
He came up right on cue when
oh,
you said
perfect.
I planned that. But yeah, you know, having a connection with him allows her to still believe that she is who she is.
And then, Babou, I want to switch it to you, the character of Morrow. It is a similar duality that you're doing where he's a cyborg, he's human, but he is enhanced with technology.
Indeed.
And so I'm curious, is there a inner struggle inside of him between man versus machine? And if so, how did you approach that?
100% is an inner struggle. He has a line later on along the lines of, you know, that he's the worst parts of a man. So I took that as a going in point to think, well, what about being a person is worse? What is it specifically? And I think there's an element of the cleanliness of a machine in terms of the emotion that could be done away with so that there's rationality, logic, emotion doesn't get in the way, etc. That's maybe the hope. But unfortunately, he is not that. He is very much a human with enhancements. And I did a bit of research online and found a person nowadays who lives as a cyborg, who has he's an artist, Neil, I always forget his surname, who has this addition to the back base of his neck. He's colorblind and an artist, and this particular implement through vibration helps him see color. But he also made a line of he feels that he is more than human. So that's where I try to focus in on. Like, Morrow tries to do away with as much of that weakness as possible so he can get to what needs to be done, you know?
That's fascinating. And I know enough about storytelling that what makes a great protagonist and antagonist is that they're really two sides of the same coin. They're more similar than they appear different.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, being a cyborg, being a hybrid, what is the relationship like? Is it more antagonistic, or is there kind of a mutual respect between your characters?
What to say without spoiling
I
things,
know,
huh?
right? Well, I will say, I think something that our characters share that might not be, you know, they might not be aware of it, is a very isolated inner landscape.
100%.
both-
Wow. That's really.
Thank you. But
That's really
they
true.
are both alone, and I
Yeah.
think to an extent comfortable in it.
Yeah.
Not to say they enjoy being there, but they're used to it. They expect to be. I'm talking.
No,
for your
this is
character as
really, as I'm
well, but
listening to it, I'm going, you're right. Yeah.
I think that's what jumps out on the page to me about the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that interior, that inner landscape is quite quiet and vast, and you might not see that. I think, you know.
Yeah.
And a strong purpose.
Yeah.
I feel like they both have very strong central purposes.
Yeah, they're really driven.
Yeah.
Wendy's just much cooler.
Well, I don't even have a comeback to that.
So I feel like
I'm
antagonistic. That's the answer.
Like, yeah. It's very antagonistic.
You're welcome.
Something that's always fascinated me about the franchise is the dichotomy between synthetics and the xenomorph. You know, there is an odd reversal there where you have synthetics they look organic, but they're machine. And then the xenomorph it looks machine, but it's organic. And I think because of that, the synthetics have this odd fascination with the alien. You know, you think of David, you think of Ash, you think of, you know, there's this interest in them that they're so fascinated by them.
Right.
So that just leads me to, okay, so then a hybrid or a cyborg, what is the outlook on the alien? Like, how, is it the same, or is it more complicated, or?
Again, what to say without the spoil? I'm still stuck on the idea of the machine. It looks like a machine, but is organic versus the synth. That's such a beautiful way of putting it.
Yeah, it's so true as well.
Yeah.
Just tell me how it ends.
Yeah. So the final page is. I think there is a fascination in them with how one unique they are and alien to our world. For any character that is isolated or alone or one of a kind, there is a draw to something new and unfamiliar. But I don't know what else to say.
I mean, with Morrow, utility is very important. If you imagine, like, one of the things I went on this thought experiment of at what point did he get his enhancement, and why did he get it, why him? And also, once you have this enhancement, how much does it cost? And how much does it cost to maintain? And why is a company spending that amount of money on this individual? You see what I'm saying? It's not like it's free and everybody can have it.
Right.
So if you extrapolate that to the alien, this creature is efficiency personified. Its utility is almost extreme. It's very highly, vitally useful in terms of its world and what it needs to do. I think there's admiration there, an element maybe to the same extent as maybe, as you say, Ash and the synths. Speaking of a synth, of I don't know what's going on here.
I know.
Someone out there pressing the button.
Who's doing this?
You know,
That's my people.
Okay, you got good people. So, you know, that there is this element of the fascination that to achieve the ultimate goal of understanding this creature might have something for us as humanity.
There's a perfection to them.
Exactly. It is the perfect.
It's the perfect apex predator.
The perfect organism.
Indeed.
Right. I think that's something that's fascinating is a franchise called Alien. It's really an exploration in what does it mean to be human.
Indeed.
You know, and I just would like to ask you guys, it's like, it's a personal dream of mine to some ways, some form, somehow, to be a part of a alien project someday. And I just want to know, like, what does it feel like to be a part of something so iconic as Alien?
Well, you're part of it in this moment, I'll tell you that. So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
100%.
I've been pinching myself like all day.
Yeah.
So that's what it feels like. You just described it.
Pinching. It's still, it still doesn't feel real. I've been, you know, I know Babou's been a fan forever. I've been a fan forever, and it's.
We both saw the original movie as kids.
Yeah, we both said it's like at way too young an
Same.
age to where
I
it's
had
like
an
scarred
irresponsible
you.
uncle. Yes.
There we go.
My
My
dad.
mom was
You always need one of those.
My mom was so mad. Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I feel that's the case with a lot of Alien fans. They saw it way too young, and it made an impression on them. And
It scars us, and then we come to love it.
But you know, to speak to that, I think that this show will garner a whole new younger fandom because of the kids element.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I have a 13-year-old daughter, and I can just tell you right now, Wendy's going to be her favorite character ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's going to be so into this, and I just think that's...
And that's wonderful if she gets also the opportunity to go and look at the broader world.
Exactly.
And go back to that original one, too, and be like...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, that's all I have. That was my questions, and it was really... I just want to thank FX and both of you. It's just a real honor.
Yeah.
This was very cool.
Thank
This
you
was
so
great.
much.
Really
great
appreciate it.
questions, man.
Thank you
Really
so
good.
much.
Yeah.
I really
Brilliant.
appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.